Good morning. Hello there. So it's Sunday. So this is oh, welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 7 of Grace. Grace is really cool. It's got this little seed of an essence that's persisting, and I'm really enjoying it. There's something new emerging in it, and there's a new move today. And I give a little hint. There was a boat and an ice cube on the image, so guess what it is. We'll come to it at the end of the class. And so great, come lie on the floor. Sunday yum on the floor. We'll be sitting up as well, but we'll be lying down and then sitting up. So great, come. So lying on your mat, your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor, and just settle in. Just find how you land. Often I'll push my head into the floor, or I'll push my elbows into the floor or my feet, and I'll position my spine in a way that feels comfortable for me. I check in with my feet. Do they feel even? I check in with my arms. Do they feel even? Am I lengthening the back of my neck rather than sticking my chin forward? And then just deepen your breath into your belly. You're just landing into this moment in your body. Nice. Begin to sway your knees from side to side. So Yosa's playing cello in the room below me. I wonder, can you hear it? Up until now in this room, Yosef has organized himself to get up early enough that we don't hear him. So we're just going to see. It's quite nice. So just rock your knees from side to side. Just checking in. How does this feel in your body? Moving like honey, slow down. It's not about getting it done. It's about feeling the process, feeling the journey, mapping the full range in your body right now. Nice. Squeeze the right knee up onto your chest. Hug it in. And then change. Draw the left knee up onto your chest. Hug it in. Nice. And then just arch your lower back and flatten it down. And the pelvic tilt. Arching your lower back and flattening it down. One more time. Arching your lower back and flattening down, moving like honey. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling, and then pull your elbows back and push your chest a little bit forward. Just have the sense of there's a fullness or an outness of your chest as you pull your elbows backwards, and then reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Let your spine scoop, let your chest scoop backwards. Pull your elbows down, let your chest pop forward, let your ribs pop forward, and then reach your fingers forward. Just find that sense of the flow. Maybe if you want, you can actually lift your shoulders off the floor because you've pushed your elbows so deeply. Maybe you lift your head off the floor as you reach your fingers up. Decide what your neck and shoulders feel comfortable doing. Moving like honey, listening to your body in balance, in power, in connection. Nice rest. Let that settle through the spine. So that's a little bit of the essence of what we'll be coming back to when we're sitting upright later on. So lift both feet off the floor and push your hands into your knees so that your hands are pushing your knees away, and then let your knees resist by pushing your knees into your hands. And so with this, there's now a strong contraction in your belly. So you won't be able to move your arms in the same way if you have the weights on your arms. So listen to your shoulders as you move in the next few moments, because your shoulders are going to be really different. So don't hurt your shoulders. So push your hands into your knees into your hands. And then keep your right side really steady and reach the left arm straight up towards the ceiling. Slowly Keep your left arm in your eye gaze. Touch your left toes to the floor and reach your left arm overhead. Nice. Bring your hand to your knee. Push. And then let your right arm travel. Touch your toes to the floor. Listen to your shoulder. Don't go beyond your ability. Just begin to move. Toes touch, arm drops a little bit. Maybe your leg begins to lengthen. Maybe you continue to just toe touch. And just feel that. Really push your hand into your knee into your hand as you move, as you stabilize, and then the other side moves. Listen to your shoulders. Listen to your whole body. One more time each side. Moving in grace, moving in connection, enjoying the process. Nice. Now squeeze your right knee up towards you and hug it in. Lengthen the left leg long so that your heel floats just above the floor. Change. Draw the left knee in. Stretch the right leg long. And just do that so that you really feel the pushing of your heel away. And then squeeze. Push your heel away. Squeeze. Push your heel away. One more time each side. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. Push your feet down, roll up along your spine. Arms are long beside you, resting on the floor. Roll down along your spine, land. When I'm all the way down, I arch my back. Nice. Flatten your lower back down. Rolling up. Lowering down, arch your back. Nice. Flattening down, rolling up. Rolling down, arching. Nice. One more time. This time when you rise, pause on the up. So you're pushing your feet down, your hips are strong, your bum is squeezing, and I'm just slightly drawing my knees a little bit closer together. Big toes are connected into the floor. Push your heels a little bit more into the floor. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Lower halfway down. So your bum is still floating on the floor, but there's no stretch through the front of your hips. And then just sway slowly from side to side. So your knees are traveling from side to side. And I'm rolling onto the baby toe side, big toe side, baby toe side, big toe side of my feet. And I'm just feeling the outside of my legs as I do this. Just enjoy the feeling, the sense of it. Nice. Back up to center. Drop your bum down. Lift your arms up. Lift your feet up. We did this yesterday, the zombie twist. Knees go to the right. Arms go gently to the left. They only go as far as they need to counterweight your knees. And then to the other side. So counterweight. And listen to your body and actually hear that you're counterweighting rather than making a movement, like a shape. So you're listening to balance and connection. That if you bring your arms further, your knees can go further. If you bring your arms less, your knees can go less. Or you start to fall if you bring your arms less. So just play with it a bit. As always, listening to your shoulders as you sway. Somebody was telling me yesterday that they're using tins of tomatoes and all was well, everything was perfect. And then they went into the kitchen and their tins of tomatoes were in the kitchen. They were like, oh, what are my tins doing in the kitchen? That's very sweet. Lower your feet to the floor, bring your hands to your belly. So the next movement is a progressive movement. So we'll start in one place and then we'll slowly start to add and add and add. So at any stage, stop when you feel like it's enough. So reach the left hand up and just lift your left shoulder off the floor. Your head stays on the floor. Drop it down, lift your right hand up. Shoulder lifts off the floor, head stays on the floor. Do it again. Right hand up. As my left hand goes up, my left bum lifts off the floor to help it. As my right arm goes up, my right bum lifts. I'm using my feet. So as my left hand lifts, I push my left foot a little bit more into the floor. Notice the incredible connectivity and intelligence of your body. You didn't think that, you moved that. Isn't that amazing? So stay at that level or begin to lift your head off the floor. My right elbow is bent, my left arm is long. I'm looking at my hand. Nice. So the next one is a little bit like one of those Miss Piggy moments. Hi-ya! So you're going to roll over onto your right side, reaching your left hand and just reach towards the outside of your right knee. So my left hand is to the outside of my right knee. I'm up on my right elbow and I'm kind of sitting halfway up, all the way down. Other side. Send your right hand to the outside of the left leg. And then coming down. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Down. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. And down. So there is an easier way to do this. So you're going to use your legs as well. Okay, so bring your right foot to the floor. So your left arm and left leg are in the air. And you're going to fling your left arm and left leg as you push your right elbow down and you come up. Could be a bit easier. Lean over towards the right. Do the same side again. Left arm, left leg, fling and come up. Come all the way back. One last time. Fling the left arm, left leg. Fling. And then stretch your legs out long when you get here. So we have loads of options of what we can do with our knees. So right knee is bent, maybe, or maybe both legs are straight. Left knee is bent as well, or maybe both legs are straight, or one leg is straight, one knee is bent. Okay, so find your version of this. So bring your hands to the front of your right chest and kind of just lean your right chest over towards the right. And then bring both hands down towards the left thigh and look down towards the left thigh. So bring your hands to your chest and lean into it. And you're feeling like your chest is rising. It's a bit like a looking down the beach moment through the spine. You know, kind of see if you can see further to the right. And then drop your head down, look down. And again, rising, looking up. And then coming down. Great. Roll over, come onto your back. And then fling your other side. So both feet in the air. Drop your left foot down, left elbow to the floor. Right side is free and in the air. So you're going to fling the right side. As you lean over towards the left, come up. Roll over towards the left, coming back. Fling your right hand, right leg. Coming back. One more time. Fling your right hand, right leg. End up with both legs straight. Maybe bend your left knee. Enough. Maybe bend both knees. Loads. Bring your hands either side of your left chest and push your chest into your hands and feel like you're looking way down the beach to the left. And then turn your head towards your right thigh. Look down at your right thigh. Bring your hands to your thigh. And then turn towards the left. Lift. And then looking down. One more time. Lift. And looking down. Nice. Roll all the way over. Come onto your back. Both feet to the floor. And then just stretch your legs up and roll deeply into your legs. And then in the other direction. Always, I'm amazed at how much noise my feet make as I do this. It's really quite amazing. Nice. Stretch into your heels. Point into your toes. Heels and toes. Nice. So using the technique we just did, roll over onto your side and come all the way up into a seated position. Dun, dun, dun. Stretch your legs out wide. So you can stay with your feet wide. You can come into soles of your feet together, knees apart. Or you can come into a cross-legged position, okay? I'm going to be in a cross-legged position because that's comfortable for me. See what's right for you. So this is the new move. So we've been doing a little bit of an element of it the last little while, so we're going to look at it now. So bring your hands to the right thigh. Nice. And then turn towards the left and bring your chest over towards the left and then open your arms out. And it's called the Titanic. So really lean forward into the left chest and open towards the left. So this is Titanic to the left. And then rounding, coming down, hands down to your thigh. And then again, lean into the left side of your chest. Open your arms wide to the left. And then coming down, look down at the right thigh. One more time. Rise to the left. Push deeply into the left collarbone, left chest. Lift by pushing down into the left buttock. And then rounding down. Nice, other side. Hands to your left thigh. And then turn towards the right. Begin by just lifting your chest on the right. And then open your arms out. Titanic. And coming down, hands to your thigh on the left. Rise. Hands to the left. Rise. One more time. Hands to the left. Rise. Nice. Come back to center. Change your legs if you're in a cross-legged position. Change your legs if you need to move them in some way. So rounding your back and bring your hands forward in front of you. And then open out wide and come into the Titanic. So Titanic, you're really pushing your chest forward. You're lifting. You're feeling the sense of expansiveness forward. And then rounding. And then expanding. Rounding. Expanding. Nice. So if you have weights on your arms, take them off now because we're going to do a little bit more army stuff. So just take them off. Drop your tins of tomatoes. Reach your legs wide. So we're going to move our arms and shoulders a little bit to move into the rib cage. So reach the right hand towards the left and then reach the left arm overhead and over towards the right. And then come back to center. And then reach your right hand to the left hand to the right. And come back to center. So with the principle of Titanic, push into your left rib cage underneath your armpit. So the Titanic thing is that whatever deepens your rib cage is the orientation. So lean into the left rib cage, up and over towards the left, other side. Reach your left hand towards the right hand towards the left. And I'm filling and expanding. It's like opening into the rib cage on the right. Coming back. And then leaning my rib cage to the right as I do this shape. Just feel that. How do you expand and fill rather than just make a shape? One more time. Nice. Just roll your shoulders, big circles, without moving your head. I'm going to come back into cross-legged. Just feel your body, right side, left side, as you roll your shoulders. And then roll your shoulders in the other direction. And just feeling that through your body, connecting in. Nice. And now begin to allow your spine and your head to move as you roll your shoulders. And it's really interesting how, as I roll my shoulders, I'm trying to, instead of getting really into like, oh, the rolling of my spine, I'm trying to keep myself anchored into the sense of the shoulder rolling and then roll in the other direction. So I'm exaggerating deeply, but moving like honey, being connected. Nice, one more time. Nice, just sitting up tall, close your eyes. And breathe into your belly. Nice, bring your hands to your heart. Breathe into this area and even slightly do the Titanic where you lift your chest into your hands and open through the front of your collarbones and your throat and lengthen through the back of your neck. I have a sense of really opening here. Breathe into it. Nice. And open your eyes, just turn your eyes towards the right. Maybe there's a yawn or a sigh or a deeper breath on the right side of your body. Very nice. And then turn your eyes towards the left, and maybe there's a sigh or a yawn or a deeper breath on the left. Nice. So come lie on the floor. Rest down while I close down the recording. So just rest there. Lie on the floor. Knees are bent perhaps, legs are straight. See what feels right for you. How lovely. Really lovely. So be well. Listen to yourself. Remember, November, you can say no to things because it feels right. What else? Tomorrow, I think we're going to stand up tomorrow. These principles of stuff that we're moving into or connecting into, we're going to see how they move into standing, into things that we do in the air without the floor as a reference for our rib cage. So yeah, let's see where that goes. See you all tomorrow. Be well. Be awesome. Be you. Ciao, ciao.